Marjorie Greene was recently suspended for 12 hours from Twitter. It was a brief suspension. She wasn't banned or anything. And the reason that she was even suspended was that she spread misinformation about COVID. It's not the first time that she's done that. And she doesn't even get suspended every time she does it. But she was suspended briefly. And she's not happy about it, but she's also not changing her behavior as a result of it, as she will describe.
Should people sue Twitter because they're banning my voice? You see, it's a hypocrisy. And these are the things that we can't allow to stand. I will not stop speaking. I will not stop tweeting. I will not stop posting. I will not stop asking questions. Because if you have members of Congress that aren't asking questions, then I don't know what kind of country we're going to have.
Oh, that end. She's like trying to make a point and trying to make it broader than just her on Twitter, but she can't do it. It's just, that was pathetic. By the way, you wanna know someone who's flamed out while trying to make a profound point? I've done it a time or two. I know what it looked like, and that's what that was. That didn't go anywhere but down. But more importantly, that was literally, I'm gonna post through it as a defense for her violations of the Twitter terms of service. What do you think, JR?
If you're a congressperson, what kind of congress people do we have if they're not asking questions, tweeting and posting on Facebook? We have Congress people who are doing their jobs, actually, if they're not doing that constantly. So you tell me before Twitter and Facebook and Instagram popped up, Congress people just had nothing to do? Because that's all you just said you do. Tweet, and post, talk about it, ask questions. Ask questions to who? Who you asking questions to?
What question?
The experts?
What question are you asking? You weren't, that's not why you were banned. You made statements about COVID that were untrue. And again, as we've been asking day after day on the damage report, what question are you asking? I will answer it. I just answered your thing about HIPAA that you were wrong about. Please ask a specific question and we will answer, but you won't. You don't have any questions, you got nothing.
There's nothing, it's just, it's stupidity and it's constant. And then again, it's the emotional push. It's, I'm not gonna stop doing that. They're gonna stop me. It's like this, again, why do I care what happens on your Twitter account? What have you done since you've been elected to help the American people outside make a big spectacle of yourself to take more money from those same people that for some reason voted for you?
Yeah, the issue, like her ideology is as barren as her desk, as Brett pointed out, tweeting, who the F has a desk with nothing on it? Which, look, to be clear, I zoomed in. There is what looks like a bottle of hand sanitizer, which, hey, are you starting to believe all these Jewish conspiracies about germs, Marjorie Greene? But anyway, there's a bottle of water and a book. It's probably the Bible. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that it's a Bible, but that is supposedly her actual desk. Does that look like a desk that people are working at? It doesn't to me. But I would also like to add, in the same way that we just criticized Rand Paul, if you bring up that tweet again, you'll see that this little impromptu press conference that she did has the lie of Fauci that she's been talking about for a long time, which is, I don't recommend that you wear a mask. And she says Fauci lied, people died. She has been saying this for a full year now. And so I will go 1/2 step further along the line that the argument that she seems to be making. So what you're saying is that he lied in saying that you don't have to wear a mask. So he was wrong, right? So what should we then do? Should we wear masks maybe? Because again, like Rand Paul, it seems that you're implying that he wasn't taking it seriously enough. Ergo, we should take it seriously. Protect our lives. Fauci lied, people died. Well, do you want more people to die or no? You seem to be implying no, but that's where it stops. There's nothing after that. It's like the event horizon of a black hole. I don't know what your point is.
She doesn't either. Anyway. I do want to challenge, my last thought on this. I do want to challenge Brett's tweet there about the who has a desk with nothing on it. I did notice behind her is that sign, as you point out, Fauci lied, people died. Now again, I don't know if that counts as something on the desk or just her motif, but I'm currently, I've reached out to Dr. Simon Simonson of Simonson Signs, and he's currently making me a sign that says, Mitch McConnell blocking all legislation for Democratic agendas. Wait, I may have to shorten that. We're working on it, but the point is I have something in the works.
Yeah.
Sorry,
100%,
sorry.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.